Right now, you'll know my next guest for playing Dodger in Hollyoaks and shaking his hips on Strictly. And now with the theatres finally preparing to open their doors after more than a year, actor Danny Max returning to the West End in an incredible show. Pretty Woman, the musical. We need this in our lives, Danny. Oh, my goodness, it's giving me all the feelings already. Good morning to you, Danny.
Morning, Ranvir. How are you?
Oh, I'm really good. I tell you what, we need this, don't we? We need these shows back. And Pretty Woman, do you know what? How long was it on in the theatre before it got shut down? Because you've been in it. You know, the scenes we've seen there are from the real show.
Yeah. We previewed, I think, for about 3 weeks, and then we were officially open for 2 weeks. It was the start of the third week, the Monday night, that we got told we were shut down. And I thought it was going to be for a couple of weeks, and here we are still, over a year later.
Gosh, and when did you find out that you could go ahead? I mean, I suppose it's just been quite recent, really, hasn't it, like the rest of the country?
Yeah, I think it was, I mean, it's just the parameters have just kept shifting along. So it was only maybe even a month ago that we got told this date's in, and, you know, fingers crossed it's going to be the official date and we can crack on as planned. But obviously it's all...
Yeah, let's talk about the show itself. Pretty Woman, the musical. So, like, the film is a bit racy, but presumably for the theatre show, I mean, what are there any differences? What's it like?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same story that everyone knows and loves and wants to see, but it's done so tastefully, and it's Jerry Mitchell who's directed the show. He's got a history of putting great movies on the stage. He did Legally Blonde, Kinky Boots, Hairspray, Catch Me If You Can, and they've all been such hits. It's like he gets your favourite movies and like wraps them up in this box full of glitter and heart and just delivers them to your door. It's like he comes round and gives you 6 bottles of champagne and makes you enjoy that movie all over again.
Oh,
you know, but
goodness.
on a night out, it really is a gift he has to do it, because it can be quite daunting taking on, you know, big hit stories that everyone loves.
Because you know what, the film is etched in all our brains, isn't it? And so, presumably for you as well, you sort of, have you watched it loads, or have you tried to avoid it in a way, you know, to prepare?
I think I'd seen it. Well, I knew I'd seen it loads, but I didn't realise how well I knew it until I watched it to prep for the show. And I didn't want to carbon copy anything, but I put it on and was like, oh, I must have seen this a million times. I think it's just one of those films. And none of us wanted to copy it, but we had the same writing team and the same creatives from the movie. All of Gary Marshall's family are involved still with the show, and JF Lawson, who co-wrote it with Gary as well. He was there in the rehearsal room. So it's not like it's detached from the movie.
Yeah,
it's very
and I
much...
think, Danny, when you're going in, you know, when you're buying a ticket for that, you want to know that you're going to get all the same feelings that you got from the film. And that's actually quite reassuring to know that actually the same team are behind it. That's actually really important, isn't it, I think? Tell me a bit, because it's not just this. I think you're going into Mousetrap as well, aren't you?
I've got another gig which we're squeezing in before, the Mousetrap, which is the world's longest running play. And obviously I think it's so important to get that show back up and running, and it really shows some commitment from the theatre industry to do that. So to be a part of that is incredible.
But the thing is, you're also going to be a dad quite soon. I'm a bit worried for your diary and for your sleep. I'm not going to lie.
I know, so are me and my wife, to be honest.
How are you prepping?
We're just getting on with it. I mean, as best we can. It's one of these things that we're so excited about that's going to happen, and that is primarily the focus now. So it's just as well, to be honest, I've got 2 jobs to go back to because I'm going to need them.
So is it all coinciding all at the same time, or will you be able to space everything out? You know, will you be able to fit everything in?
Yeah, I mean, it will fit in. It has to, doesn't it? I think I'm just turning into an official grown-up now.
Oh, well, that's the thing, isn't it? And I know you were moving house as well, or renovating a house. Is that right? Your old family home?
Honestly, everything's happened at the same time.
You've had a whole year, and now you're doing it all at once.
Yeah, exactly. We got that. We got the house renovation, and we got baby on the way. So it's everything at once. But hopefully this time next year, it'll be a different world, and we'll be settled into the new life, and it'll be a bright future for us and hopefully everyone else.
Has it been hard this last year for you, sort of not having much to do? And were you worried actually about, you know, your career, as lots of people would have been, because there was such deep uncertainty, actually?
There was so much unknown, wasn't there? And I think everyone's kind of felt the same in very different ways. It's strange as an actor, I think, to have hit lockdown, because you're always in the rat race, always needing to find the next job and get the work. And when you're out of work, you know, it can be nice for a couple of weeks if you've been busy, because you get a rest, and then you get really itchy. But to kind of have a break from it all when you know the whole industry shut down, I'm not going to lie, it was a breath of fresh air. I've been so lucky to be so busy that I kind of needed to reevaluate my life and get a bit of perspective and find out what was important. So some time with my family and with my wife especially was incredible for us. And then, you know, it just sort of dragged on too long, the not knowing, the no work. And I think now we've all, as an entire planet, you know, we're desperate now for life to get back to normal. So I'm kind of grateful for a lot of things, and it was hard, but I think the future, hopefully now, is going to make us all appreciate everything so much more.
I think you're going to be, in a few months' time, you'll forget that you ever were out of work or ever had enough sleep, because I think you're going to be absolutely exhausted. Can I just say that we've got you a little baby grow for your baby? Can you see that? How cute is that? Cute,
that makes me so excited.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to send it on to you. So good luck with everything, Danny. It is a joy to see you on our screens, and I cannot wait to come and see Pretty Woman. Honestly, it just goes right back to all the good feelings. You know, it's very sentimental, very nostalgic, and I think that's what we really want, don't we, right now? We want a reminder of all the good things.
Yeah, I think we want a good night out, and you're definitely going to get that.
We certainly do. Thanks so much. And Pretty Woman, the musical, returns to the West End in July.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub, and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.